how's it going? Oh my gosh, welcome to the COSMICANDY live stream listening party. We all have some COSMICANDY juice here. I hope you guys have some snacks and juices and drinks and everything. Guys, hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Hello everybody, hello. Addie, MC Blue Panda, Julia, Styrofoam Donut, Venus Experience, Moonflower Guidance, Sandlemur, Vishram. Hello, hi everybody. Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Loving all the glitter.
Sweet Records. Hi, how's it going? Oh my gosh.
Juicy.
Wow. Yes. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on the COSMICANDY live stream. We are so excited. We're going to be listening to the entire COSMICANDY album today. And we're going to be talking about how it was recorded, how it was written, all the questions that you have about all the things COSMICANDY. So, what's up, Cryptid? How's it going? Harvey, what's up? Person random. Hi, good to see you guys. Hi everybody. I'm here.
Shout out to me. Hi, Mexico.
Hi. So yes, we are here with the amazing El Starlight. We got Linda XO. We got Zach Galactica, and I'm your buddy Orion. All right, so wow, should we dive right into this? I think we probably should. Let's talk about.
Let's get it rocking.
Let's talk about COSMICANDY. Woohoo! Wait, Garth Gamer says first time catching you guys live. I'm so hyped for this. Cool. Hi, Garth Gamer. All right, so COSMICANDY was originally recorded and written in 2004. Linda and I had just kind of started the Orion Experience. We were living in New York City at the time, and I always tell this story, but El Starlight and I had just seen the movie Dig, which was about the Dandy Warhols, and
at the Sunshine Movie Theater.
At the Sunshine Movie Theater on Houston Street in New York City. And after I was really inspired by that movie, but what I was most inspired by was the kind of the vibe that the Brian Jonestown Massacre had on stage, and most particularly there was this guy Joel who played the tambourine, and I knew that this was post. I had been in a band called Kitty in the Tree that had been my passion for 10 years. That band had ended, and I was kind of in this transitional period where I was do I want to be a singer-songwriter? For me, no judgments on singer-songwriters, but that's not my favorite way to present myself. As you can tell, I like to wear costumes and do the glam rock thing. So Linda was bartending at a bar called Benny's Burritos in the East Village, and I was sitting at the bar with her, and I was talking about this movie, and I was talking about this concept that I had. I was I want to make something really fun that people are always dancing, because this was the post-punk era of New York City, the Strokes, Interpol. Everybody was so cool that it hurt. And that was just not us. So I was sitting with Linda at the bar, and I said, I want to write these songs that are kind of like modern day ABBA songs, but and I really need somebody beside me, somebody who can really command an audience, somebody who can kind of take the focus away from me as a singer. And who could this person be? Who? And I remember this clear as day. I was just I went to Linda. I think we thought the same thing at the same time. I was like, it's you. And Linda was really sweet. She was like, yes, and it was really cool.
And you were and you're playing keys.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah, it was a really cool moment. It was one of those things where it just was destined to be. And we
had a history of making music and singing together and that kind of stuff.
We had been performing together since college, so we always, and not to brag or anything, but Linda and I's voices have always sounded really well together, and people have always commented about that. So it made perfect sense, and it was just one of those. Thanks. So it was one of those things where it was the perfect moment, and so we started writing COSMICANDY, and we started the band. We actually didn't have any songs at that point, and so I had some songs that were already written in the period between Kitty in the Tree and the Orion Experience.
Yeah.
And this first song, The Queen of White Lies, was one of those songs where I had been demoing it with my own solo stuff. And The Queen of White Lies is, I'm just gonna preface this, by the way, every song, people have said this before, that COSMICANDY is the horniest album of all time. And this is true, because every song is about yearning and unrequited love. I am bisexual, polyamorous, Pisces rock star. So like that is my. I'm always falling in love. Take that as you will. So rude. So the first song on the record.
20 years old in New York City, and you're like,
totally,
that's what you do.
Totally, that's what you do. So the first song is about this woman that I met, and I don't think you guys had ever met her, but she had this like short, bleached blonde hair, and I met her at 2A, the bar that we would frequent in New York City, and I was talking to her, and she said that she was a witch, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's really cool. And she just had this kind of like, I don't know, it's the people that I fall for that are just like, they're just so charming, and she reminded me of a Cheshire cat, because she had this smile that was just like so dangerous, and you could tell that like every person in that bar was like going after her, but I kind of like had a moment where I just kind of fell in love with her, and that's usually how a song of mine starts. I fall in love with something or someone, and that's how it started. So that was that's where the line, you're because you're just a white witch putting that spell on me. You know I love the punishment, so girl, keep telling me. I knew she wasn't gonna go for me, but like I had to try. I shot my shot. She was nice. I think we like went out on a date once or twice, but it never really happened. So, anywho, this is gonna be half live stream about music and half about my dating life. So anyway, the Queen of White Lies was written, and then let's see everything is falling apart in our studio. It's okay.
That's amazing.
Okay. But let's see. And when we recorded this song, I'm trying to think if there was anything in particular that we worked out like the vocal harmonies for it. We kind of made it a little bit more disco. At the time, Linda and I had kind of had this sort of like guiding star that every song was going to be that you were going to dance to it. And so a lot of the songs that had been written before, we rewrote them with like kind of 4 on the floor disco beats. So Queen of White Lies was kind of the first song I think we wrote. Hey, let's give a listen to Queen of White Lies, shall we? Here we go. Woo!
Ooh, I like the way you make me feel like I could be the #1 game in town. All those pretty words you say to me, they pick me up whenever I'm feeling down. But I know you're just a white witch putting that spell on me. You know I love the punishment, so girl, keep telling me. La 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 la. Yeah, tell me that you love me. La 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 la. Look deep into my eyes. La 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 la. Says there's no one else above me. I'm the king of fools, 'cause baby you're the queen of white lies. You're the queen, you're the queen, you're the queen of white lies. You're the queen, you're the queen, you're the queen of white lies. You're the queen, you're the queen, you're the queen of white. Ooh, you're like that Cheshire cat. There's a devil that resides behind your smile. You got them diamond eyes, they hypnotize your unsuspecting victims with your style. But I know I'm not the one and only game you're playing. You know I love the punishment, so girl, keep saying la 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 la. Yeah, tell me that you love me. La 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 la. Look deep into my eyes. La 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 la. Says there's no one else above me. I'm the king of fools, 'cause baby you're the queen of white. La 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 la. I'm at your beck and call. La 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 la. Anytime, any place, anywhere at all. La 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 la. So lie to me, honey. Take all my money. Just do those things you do to me. Ooh, I like the way you make me feel like I could be the #1 game in town. And all those pretty words you say to me, they pick me up whenever I'm feeling down. But I know you're just a white witch putting that spell on me. You know I love the punishment, so girl, keep telling me. La 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 la. Yeah, tell me that you love me. La 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 la. Look deep into my eyes. La la la. Says there's no one else above me. I'm the king of fools, 'cause baby you're the queen of white lies. You're the queen, you're the queen, you're the queen of white lies. You're the
was amazing. Yeah. So that was the first song on Cosmic Candy, Queen of White Lies, and yeah. You guys are all dancing. That's so great to see. Rain, what's up? Lady Stardust, what's up? Good to see you guys. So yeah, that was Queen of White Lies, written about a witch that I met at a bar that enchanted me. So we have some cool little like fun facts, but one of the fun facts about the Queen of White Lies was that a lot of people, their first time hearing it was on the Nickelodeon show Victorious, and it was in a scene. And we should probably let's watch that scene, right?
Let's watch it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Instead of talking about
How's the volume? On
Yeah, they can hear it. They can hear it.
Might be more fun with some tunes.
Yeah, they can hear us. Yeah,
there it is.
yeah. All these Nickelodeon shows are exactly the same too. They're like all the same sets, all the same jokes. It's so funny. And there's that Elizabeth Giles, I do believe, and she now has a the one on the right.
She has.
Yeah, she's a singer. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Robin Diaz, I do believe, plays with her.
No way.
Yeah, our friend Robin Diaz. Yeah. This guy's funny.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's cute.
Other songs were on.
Yeah.
The Hills too.
Yeah. It's so funny. Guys on Instagram, if you're tuned into our YouTube channel, you can see all the little secret things that we're playing over here. If not, you can just hang out with us here. Amazing. Very funny.
Joke's on you, buddy.
Joke's on you, man. So yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I think we like signed like a blanket license agreement with Viacom, the big corporate entity that
But we played a show in LA.
Oh yes, you're right. Oh my
Robbie
gosh.
Wrist was there.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it was like a music camp. It was probably like a one of those. It was a music camp for like young. It was all ages show.
Yeah.
And somebody took a CD back to their father.
That's right.
Who
Yep.
licensed music for all these shows.
Yeah. Totally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then that's how we
And
like
then-
we're on the Hills.
The Hills, Laguna Beach, Victorious, iCarly, Zoe 101, all of these Nickelodeon shows and all these MTV shows, and it was really great. It was kind of the first time. That was like pre like social media even. Like I mean, maybe there was like MySpace. Going
I don't
way
even
back
think so.
then. Yeah, I don't even think so.
MySpace.
You guys were all in my top 8, by the way. I want you to know that on MySpace.
Oh, sweet.
That was on MySpace.
Oh yeah, well maybe you weren't.
Some other.
Guys, if you were around in the
else
early
would think
2000s, there was a thing called MySpace where you could like put your top 8 friends, and it was like a big deal. Like if you got dropped out of the top 8.
I only have 6.
Yeah. Rain V Art says, Linda, your shirt is amazing.
Thank you.
I wanted to say Be More Fox too. Thanks for being a Psycho Bunny in San Antonio. That was one of my favorite shows
wow.
of all time.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I want to come back there so bad. It was the best experience.
Oh my God,
great.
yeah.
Y'all, you
Be
take
More
that.
Fox, you were there in San Antonio. That was a great show.
That was so much fun.
Cool. All right, so the next song on Cosmic Candy is everybody's favorite, The Cult of Dionysus. And The Cult of Dionysus, this is an interesting story too, was written even way before Cosmic Candy was ever even before the Orion Experience when I was in Kitty in the Tree. I was
98?
It was 90. I feel like it was 97, and it was your birthday. It was December 9th. I remember because I was looking for a birthday present for you.
On the actual day.
On the actual day. On the actual day. That's how Ryan rolls.
Not
10 days later.
That's how I know it was December 9th, because I was literally like, I was going to see you and I had a birthday present. I was looking for a birthday present for Linda. And
I think you got me a gold jacket, actually.
Oh, maybe I did, yeah.
epic.
Velvet jacket from a
I
thrift
remember
store
that, yes.
on 14th Street.
That's so crazy.
Yes, anyway.
Linda was part of the club kid scene of the 90s, and one of her best friends was a club kid named Devious, and I always thought that was the coolest name. And so I had it in my head, and I'm not really sure how, but I was walking down the street and I said, "I'm feeling devious, you're looking glamorous, let's get mischievous and polyamorous." And I rhymed polyamorous with glamorous, and I was like, is polyamorous even a word? I think I know what it means. And I had to look it up in a dictionary because it wasn't really part of the common vernacular at that time. So it was really crazy. It just was one of those things when people ask me, Orion, how do you write songs? Sometimes I have an idea for something, sometimes I'll and then sometimes it just beams into your head, and that was the case with Call to Dionysus. So it was a song, and then I brought it to Kitty in the Tree, and we kind of made it into like this sort of like Nirvana sounding like 90s song, and it was, the subject matter was very strange at the time. It's another like example of sometimes your art doesn't connect with an audience at a certain time, and it's why it's very important that you're always creating and always releasing your art, because you never know when the time that vision will be relevant. And it was absolutely relevant in 2020 when it went viral again, because people were into Greek mythology. It was just part of the culture, and polyamory, and for whatever reason it just hit at that time. But back in the day, it was not it was kind of a strange song. And if you had asked me back in the day, like, what song do you think would be your breakout song? I would have said Obsessed With You, probably, but like never The Cult of Dionysus. Although
every show we played, I was like, this is my favorite fucking
Linda was
song.
she was like, we gotta do Cult of Dionysus.
It was so fun to dance to on stage.
Totally.
It was so great.
So
It's fun to dance to in the audience as well.
True, yes.
So it was written in 97 or 98. We did it with Kitty in the Tree, and then we were making Cosmic Candy, and we needed we wanted to make it a 10-song album. So we had we only had 9 songs, and I was like, well, what if we do a kind of a punk disco rearranging of The Cult of Dionysus, because I think you really liked it. And so we rearranged it as a punk disco song, and the rest is history. So let's listen to The Cult of Dionysus. This is our show at the Roxy in Los Angeles, if anyone was there. Here we go, let's watch it. Let's see if we can do that. I'm going to do it one more time, and let's just see. Guys,
Sorry.
This is a TOE live stream. This is how they go. Let's try one more time. Let's see if it works this time. Come on, roll the dice. Here we go. Here we go. And... Was this song recorded on a microwave? Not working. You guys have heard that song a million times. It's okay. I guess we're not listening to
You can go to YouTube and watch the video.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I know. That's a bummer. All right, well, we're going to have to skip that one. But let's talk about some cool things. So, as you can see here, hopefully. So this was the original EP that we started for the first album, and it started out as a 6-song EP, which was Adrienne, Blood and Money, Obsessed With You, There's No Love in February, Your New Boyfriend, and We Are the Ones. And that graphic design is my passion. That was designed by me.
That was the graphics at that time.
Yeah, that was the graphics of that. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And that's the original lineup of the band. That's Linda XO, that's Kareem Lamar, who was on bass, and me, and then Marcus Ferrara on drums, and Eric Paparozzi on lead guitar, and this was the first album cover for the full-length Cosmic Candy, and as you can see, it was modeled after the T-Rex album Ride a White Swan. You can see how we kind of stole the font choices for that, and And this was designed by our friend Tony Zakowski. And if you look up in the top right and bottom, he put those bars of color in that, and that's what became the TOE logo stripe in this next version. Tony did that, but then we did a repressing. We weren't really super like jazzed on this cover, so we did a repressing of the album, and we had an artist named Joe Simcoe design it, and you can see here, this is Joe Simcoe's design, and he took those colors and made it into the classic TOE logo. And then that's the original lineup again: Linda Exo, Marcus Farrar, Kareem Lamar, Eric Paparazzi, and me. Wait, let's see. Sand Lemur says, I think I found it looking at some old MySpace or something on the way back machine. Oh, you've seen this somewhere before? Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, T-Rex, Lily Stardust is and will always be one of my greatest inspirations. So, okay, so let's move on. We're up to Obsessed with You and Obsessed with You.
This works.
Oh yeah, yeah. Obsessed with You. Okay, this is a funny story too. So, Obsessed with You was written about another person that I was very enamored with. I was obsessed with. But the original song, when we were writing in the studio, I'm just gonna grab this guitar for a second. I had this. I had this song written, and it was like it kind of was like I don't care, baby, what we do. I don't care what, where, when, why, or who. I don't care just as long as it's me and you. 'Cause I can't get you off my mind. And it was like this kind of like
beautiful.
Paul McCartney. Yeah, but it was like
that.
And it was
you
like
should record that.
yeah.
That's good.
Well, it was all sweet, and like I couldn't figure out, like it just was like stuck on it, and it was because this person who I was infatuated with did not want anything to do with me, and so that made me like, because my feelings, my emotions at the time were not that of like romantic love. I was like obsessed, and so I was blocked.
Different vibe.
And it was a different vibe, and it wasn't until I was like, this song isn't working. What am I really trying to say? And I was at a bar, and I was listening to Could You Be Loved? Bob Marley song. So, and I was like, oh, that's the vibe I want to have. And then I also, the chorus is, I see your picture, your name and that's above it. So I wanted to get those two grooves into this song. Steely Dan. And so I said to Marcus, who was playing drums, I was like, I want this to sound like Bob Marley and Steely Dan, and he like totally nailed that part.
Wow.
And then from Could You Be Loved came I got your picture on my wall, I dream about you when I sleep. Same chords.
Nothing like
it doesn't sound anything like it, but that was.
But that's what inspired it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And that song is just about like, when you're like falling in love with somebody, or you really like somebody and you're just like, I want to be near them. It's just like it's cute. It's so sweet, cute. Funny song.
Yeah. So let's take a look at Obsessed with You.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's see.
On my wall, I dream about you when I sleep. I go out of my way every day just hoping that I catch you walking down the street. I know just where you went to school, I know the names of all your friends. I got it bad again, OBSESSION. I know your middle name, I got a locket of your hair. I'm just a little bit insane, 'cause I think I see you everywhere. My friends, they just don't understand, they cannot see my point of view. They say it's gotten out of hand, I'm obsessed with you, but I wanna get next to you. Yeah, I love all the things you do.
I wanna get close to you.
You are my dream come true.
I wanna have sex with you.
Your sweet caress won't do.
'Cause I'm obsessed with you.
'Cause I'm obsessed with you. Your smile sets my heart aflame. Electrocute me with your eyes. The very mention of your name, my stomach fills with butterflies. Your love is better than
Vishram, obsessed with you. Everyone is obsessed with TOE. Thanks, Vishram.
Your boots.
The creamy one is here. What's up, creamy one?
Good question.
What's that? Who's
Why
that?
aren't there
Creamy
more
one.
music videos?
Yeah,
They cost
Cryptid.
$1 million to make.
Yeah. No, we're gonna. You know what? That's a good question.
Yeah.
And Cryptid, we are gonna make more music videos. That's gonna be
Yeah.
one of the things that that we're gonna be getting into soon. So
Yeah.
let's see. All right.
That was what my friend. I was working at a restaurant with my friend Leanne Pedro.
Yeah.
And she is the girl in Obsessed with You.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And part of that video was filmed in Linda's apartment, and another part of that video was filmed in our friend Meg's apartment. It was done in Jersey City, and it was a cool. I think we did it in like 2 days. It's really fun.
I think it was
So
longer
fun.
than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I thought we did it in 2 days. So let's see. What can we talk about? Oh yeah, let's take a Cosmic Candy snack break.
I'm trying the sour Jarritos, which I've never had
Whoa.
before. They're they're flavored like the
can I have
Jarritos.
one?
Oh, I want one of those.
Sour.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just did the
Picky any
cosmic
color.
All right.
cosmic gummy ring, which was very good.
These are
Oh, these are my favorite. Now
pepino.
they're cucumber
This is
gummies.
tasty, but not sour.
Yeah.
Cucumber gummies that are
Hot.
with chili and lime, like tahini or something. Well, they're like
you
my
got it.
favorite things.
Yeah.
Pink lemonade.
I'm gonna try the.
And then, yeah, we have some interesting stuff we'll bring out later, but
These
it
are
comes.
Cosmic
Yeah, we're
gummy
not gonna
rings.
do everything
Ooh, I'll
right
try
now.
a bit too.
I'm gonna try the cucumber one. It's hot, right?
Hey, Sandlemer has
Oh, weird looking.
Sandlemer has an interesting question. Were there any scrapped songs that were written for Cosmic Candy? You know,
That's hot.
Ooh. I'm sorry, this is really good. Not to interrupt. These are
Yeah.
awesome.
oh, they're
I'm
good.
gonna try the chili gummy. Yeah, I love these.
Scrapped songs for
Scrap
Cosmic Candy.
songs.
Yeah, there were. Do you remember the song that we were working on? It was called Lucky. Do you remember that one? It was like a slow, like reggae song.
No. I don't.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember.
Venus Experience asked about Hollywood Hipster. No, that was kind of like Hollywood Hipster was
That's a funny one.
yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
That was in the transition. Well, actually, that could have gone on Cosmic Candy because, like Sexy Dynamite ended up going on to Cosmic Candy. So that was in that period.
Yeah.
Can I send you guys candy? Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, please.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, please.
I love candy from foreign lands.
Yes.
Very, very much.
Linda, no.
No, I love.
Be More Fox. We're just about to get a PO box because we're getting vinyl and CDs made for all of the albums. Someday, very soon, we're going to be getting all that stuff, and we will have a PO box that you guys can send us stuff.
Austrian candy.
Oh, yeah, that would be
okay,
great.
cool.
Yeah.
Sweet
good.
Take all
licorice,
the
black
candy.
licorice,
Yeah.
please.
All the
Anybody
candy
from
from-
those Nordic countries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
and from the
favorite
UK,
thing is black licorice.
black licorice.
I go nuts
is yours,
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We didn't bring any today.
All right, so let's move on. Guys, we have a fun fact. We're going to be playing in Denver, Colorado on June 6th with Blitz and Johnny Majestic. This is our first time being in Denver. We're really excited. So if you live in Denver or anywhere near Denver or anywhere in the world and want to come to Denver, June 6th, we'll be there with a brand new set, a brand new, like all kinds of cool stuff, and Johnny Majestic and Blitz. It's going to be an amazing show. So if you're there, come to the Black
These
Buzzard.
guys are awesome. So if you haven't heard them, check them out. They're fantastic.
Yep. All right, cool. So let's see. Where are we in the set? Yes, I Love the Stars. Be More Fox. It's not too far from New Mexico. Yeah, congrats on the people that live in Denver. So the next song on Cosmic Candy was I Love the Stars, and that one was written. That was another one that went on to that demo that we did in LA. I Love the Stars were part of a batch of songs that was written after the first EP that we did, and then we needed 4 more songs to go on the record, and the last 4 were Like Sexy Dynamite, I Love the Stars, The Cult of Dionysus, and what was the other one that went on there? Not Your New Boyfriend. what was the other one that? Oh, I think it was the Queen of White Lies.
Okay. Oh yeah.
The Queen of White
and that-
Lies.
Yeah.
Cult of Dionysus. I Love the Stars and Like Sexy Dynamite were the last 4 that went on the album. So I Love the Stars was written in the period between that like EP and before we finished the full album. And this one's just kind of like a love song. I've always been intrigued by the idea that if the universe is infinite, then that means that there's an infinite amount of possibilities, that there is a planet just like this one, except we don't have arms, or I don't know, or that a love that is unrequited could be actually for real. And so that's my way of dealing with it, I guess. I'm like, somewhere out there,
This is working.
this is working.
Or
Yes. Yeah.
Or just
It's a romantic notion, and it just kind of is
No,
something
sweet.
that I always really like to
then
think
maybe
about.
you and someone else are thinking the same thing, and you find each other.
Linda and I, have known each other since we were like 18 years old. We went to college together, and we both had a French class that I would show up very stoned to all the time, and never retained a single bit of information. But Linda,
And I did all your homework.
You did all my homework for me. But Linda was very good at speaking French, and we have always loved French, the French language, and the way that it sounds, and the way that it sounds in music. I'm a huge fan of like 60s French pop, and Blur had a song. What is that one? Dun 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 dun.
I don't know.
You and I, and it looks like we might have made it.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like we made it after all. It's off Park Life, and there's a section where they're like, Je suis de Noël.
I love when we're writing songs and you're like, I want it to sound like this, and, you're like, and then you make up some fake French.
Yeah.
But it's so convincing.
Oh, Dean Lust says,
Fake
please,
French.
guys, one day come to France. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Dean Lust, so much.
Persona. Oh, what's the drink?
Yeah.
153.
Yeah.
We are trying to work out a Mexico City thing.
Yes. We're guys.
Person random.
Yeah.
Listen, we're coming to all the places. It just may take us a little bit longer than it does for some bands that have more of a budget to do those kind of things. But we're coming. Don't worry. And we'll definitely be in France. So I was not promised New York City. Cryptid, we're coming to New York City. You know that. And Austria and Germany. Yeah.
Mexico.
Mexico. So, I Love the Stars was written, I was actually surfing when I wrote this song. I was out in the ocean, and I remember writing this song, and then I came back, and we worked on the French part of it, and I think it came out really good. So let's take a listen to I Love the Stars.
I love the night, I love the mystery, I love to gaze into infinity. Little lights that lead as far as I can see. I love the way they seem to wink at me. I love to think about a possibility of a world where you care for me. I love the stars. I love to make believe the universe is ours. I love the stars. Well, I believe there's somewhere out there you and I make love together. On and on and on. I love the stars. I love the way they shine. I love the fantasy. I love to stare into eternity. Let my mind become a wave upon the sea. And then I race across the galaxy, far away beyond reality, to a world where you care for me. I love the stars. I love to make believe the universe is ours. Somebody up there loves us, baby. 'Cause it's written in the stars that shine. I love the stars. I love to make believe the universe is ours. I love the stars. Well, long ago, you will be mine. I've loved you since the end of time. On and on and on, I love the stars. Yeah, on and on and on, I love the stars.
Yeah, I love the stars. It's a good one. Here's a fun fact about I Love the Stars. It's both my mom and my dad's favorite song. My mom has it as her ringtone.
Oh,
yeah. So, yeah. Cool. Cryptid asks, are you guys like AJR? I see some similarities in both indie bands, except they usually make depressed songs while you guys are more optimistic. I actually don't know AJR. What is Andrew Jackson Revolution or something? I don't know, actually know. We never listened to him, so I can't answer that. I probably shouldn't have read it if I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a lot of stuff to read off of that screen.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Obsessed with you is my alarm."
Oh, that's good.
Venus.
That's good.
Venus. I can't really see very well.
Well, we're getting. He was.
All right. So yeah. So. Oh man. Well, Adrian's next, buddy. So let's talk about Adrian. Adrian was written.
no.
I was working at a bar in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, and there was a DJ that would come in every day, and his name was Adrian, and I think he said Adrian, and then I was in a band with a woman named Adrienne, and one time he was DJing and she was at the bar, and they were both very attractive, and I wasn't involved with either of them, just for the record. But they're both very beautiful.
Only two people in New York.
The only two people in this live stream that I'll tell you that was I told you this was going to be a horny live stream. My horns. So Adrian was at the bar with me. Adrian was in the back, and I just, I've always identified as a bisexual person. I don't even know if that really applies to how I am, but I can see the beauty in everybody, and so I don't know. That's just kind of how I've always been, and I just wanted to write a song where it was
Me too.
Yes, exactly. So,
Anybody else?
anybody else? So, it's so funny too.
For us.
Yeah. It's so funny because when we made the Sugar Deluxe album cover, everyone was like, "Oh, it's the bisexual flag." We had no idea.
No.
We just loved pink and purple. I don't know. So we embodied it. Anyway, and blue. So, I had this idea for a song, and I also, Linda and I had started writing together now as the Orion Experience. One of the things that was really cool was that, as when you are a singer, and especially a singer-songwriter, there's so much focus on your vocals, and especially you have to sing the whole time, but to be able to break up a song and to be able to have another singer on there, some of the bands that I really love, the Beatles, the Kinks, I can't think of any others, but there's different vocalists doing different things. The Eagles, so when vocals are broken up, ABBA, it gives a lot more dimension to the song. And so we started writing this one, and I thought it would be cool for a male voice, a female voice, talking about a ambiguous person that could be male or female. So that's how Adrienne came about. And actually, here's another fun fact. We were in the rehearsal space, and I like to write little songs for my voicemail messages. And people actually are very annoyed with it because they have to listen to my voicemail message like whenever they
Beautiful
call
song,
me. Yeah,
though.
beautiful song. But I had started writing a new voicemail message, and it was da 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 da. I was probably gonna go, "Hey, I'm not here right now. Send me the message when you hear the phone." Something stupid. But I started playing it in rehearsal, and Eric Pepperozzi was like, he's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Oh, it's a new voicemail message." No, that's a song.
So cool.
And so that's how we started writing.
heard it.
I remember sitting in Tompkins Square Park and writing
That's really great.
Yep.
the lyrics and writing lyrics with you.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
rehearsed it,
Yeah.
the woman who
Yeah.
what was her name again?
Dorit. Yeah.
who rented out the studio on Avenue B
Yep.
that we rehearsed in. We were rehearsing it. She came running down the stairs and she said, "I just want to tell you, Gibby from the Butthole Surfers is upstairs in my apartment." And he heard this and he said, "Who is that?
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was just want to tell you that he loved your music.
Townsy Girl is here. Townsy Girl, what's up? Townsy was at our San Antonio show. Or wait, was it San Antonio, Townsy, that you were at? Anyway, it's good to see you. And they just finished work. Yay. Alua, when are you playing any European tours? We're going to do that soon. It's probably going to happen in 27. I think we're doing US this year and then Europe next year. All right. So, hey, let's listen to Adrienne.
Well, I don't know how you did it, but you turned this boy into a man, Adrienne.
Well, I don't know how you do it, but you touch me like no one can, Adrienne.
Well, I don't know how you do it, but I turned your body in your hand, Adrienne. Well, the first time that I saw you, you were flirting with another man, Adrienne.
But then you gave me a wink, you made me think that I might stand a chance,
Adrienne. Well, I'm sorry if I seem to be a bit confused, but I'm slightly undecided which side to choose. 'Cause I never had a lover make me question Mother Nature's plan. I wanna be your man, Adrienne, Adrienne, Adrienne. Well, my friends are always saying you're a player that's in demand, Adrienne.
Well, my friends are always saying you'll be playing that game again, Adrienne.
Well, I thought I could resist, but now you're wishing is my command, Adrienne. 'Cause it was absolute surrender from the moment that you held my hand, Adrienne.
Well, it was absolute surrender, baby. Now I am your biggest fan,
Adrienne. Well, I'm sorry if I seem to be a bit confused, but I'm slightly undecided which side to choose. 'Cause I never had a lover make me question Mother Nature's plan. Well, I've had all kinds of lovers, but you're different from the others. And your secret I've discovered, Adrienne. Well, I don't care who knows it, I'm in love and I don't give a damn, Adrienne.
Well, I don't care who knows it. We got something they don't understand, Adrienne.
Well, I don't care who knows that I'm in love with you. We don't need no one's permission to do what we do. 'Cause your love is so delicious, it's a sweet, delicious wonderland. I wanna be your
That's a good one. Yeah.
Can I just say something
Yes,
from what I've
please,
been
let's
reading
please,
here? I
let's
want to
please.
just give a shout out
Yeah.
of Persona Random. Hay una Bandera
Oh.
de Coco, Pati.
Yeah. I want some of that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mexico, yeah. Oh,
It's
That's
sweet.
good stuff.
it's sticky.
Is it?
Coconut.
Coconut.
Oh, that's good.
Eleanor O'Kane. Hi, Eleanor O'Kane.
Ooh.
What about the Lower East Side
Good.
love song made you want to write the Lower East Side love song? Just a person or a vibe of the place? Again, a person.
person.
And vibe of the place.
And
Avenue A.
vibe of the place. We're gonna talk about Lower East Side love song when we do the Sugar Deluxe listen through. I'm not gonna get into Sugar Deluxe, the Lower East Side love song right now, but it's one of my favorite songs, and I really like that one a lot.
Should we tease it as on the set?
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be playing that song at in Denver. That one's in the set. We got some new songs. We like to mix it up and play different songs in the set, so we're definitely doing Lower East Side love song in
Party in
Denver.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eleanor O'Kane, I do
yeah.
believe, is in Ireland though. So sorry, Eleanor, we won't be able to. But we're
More of that coconut.
we're gonna come and see you.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
have the
Good,
rest
right?
because I'm overdoing it already.
So let's take a look here. Yeah, COSMICANDY was recorded at Mission Studios in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and the owner of that place, Oliver, had a daughter at the time who was, I think, maybe I don't know. Do you remember her?
No, I don't.
She was 7 or 8, and she went on to become the artist that you all know as King Princess. So very interesting. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
And so that Oliver's daughter is King Princess. But anyway, that's besides the point. It was recorded at Mission Sound in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. People have been asking me what the guitar setup was like. If you can see in the top left there, it was a Fender Telecaster. That was the guitar I was using at the time, and that's a Sovtek 100 watt. It's Russia's answer to a Marshall head. It was, I don't know where I got that amp, but it was louder than the Big Bang. It was the greatest amp. My friend Buck has it now. And then Eric was playing through an orange amp and then another amp. They chained these two amps together. It's why the guitar sounds so epic on Cosmic Candy. Marcus was playing a purple sparkle Gretsch kit, which is really cool. You can see Marcus and Kareem there, and Kareem played a jazz bass through I think an Ampeg head, and then Linda played a microkorg, and every synth sound on that album is a microkorg, which is a really cool synthesizer that we actually still have to this day. It's in a case down here. I didn't pull it out, but yeah. So that was the recording of Cosmic Candy. Was at Mission Studios, so that was pretty cool. Let's see.
Someone's saying we need more Orion Experience fan art, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
please. Yeah, we love your fan art. It's so cool. All right. So what's next? Okay. There's No Love in February. There's No Love in February was written about the same person that I wrote Obsessed with You about, and it was Christmas time in New York City, and I was on my way to my bartending shift, and I think we were coming from a rehearsal, from a TOE rehearsal. They gave us space at the Gibson guitar showroom. We could rehearse there, and Liberace's piano was there. It was a really cool spot. But I was on my way back to the bar to go to my shift. I was on the subway, and it was Christmas time, and some guy was playing an interesting, I don't know if it was a zither or some kind of interesting sounding instrument, and they were doing something like do 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 do. It was a very Christmassy thing, and I heard it, and I just started humming it in my head. It was ba 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 ba. The whole ride on the subway. Got to the bar. I was a half an hour early, so I went down into the room with all the liquor and stuff, and I pulled out my guitar, and I figured out the chords to it. Da 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 da. And then I wrote the song after that. And the person that I was in love with had moved to California, so I was heartbroken. And that line, "Will I spend my days still searching for you? You took my heart to California." That's where that comes from. And it was written in the wintertime in New York City, and that feeling that I think a lot of us can relate to when it comes around that time of Valentine's Day. You're just like, I'm not feeling the love in this time, and so our set's not feeling the love right now. Yeah, it's okay, Bishram. I got over it.
Sorry
about that. We are just falling apart. Okay,
Moving on.
So There's Love in February was written, and Linda, I remember, let's see, what else do I remember about this? Oh, yeah, it was another example of like how you and I kind of started writing in this kind of classic TOE way where you would take a narrative point of view and I would take a narrative point of view and weave a story together. So your part in that song is really, really special to me. I really, like, that was the first time that we kind of like nailed that sort of classic Orion Linda EXO like sort of lyrical melodic thing, you know?
Yeah, it's you know, I'll catch you when you fall. Like it's beautiful. I'll be there for you, and it's just
Yeah.
This one I gotta say is, if people ask all the time like what's your favorite song that you've ever written, and Cold to Dionysus is up there, but this one for me is the one that like I really kind of like put my feeling into, like what I was feeling inside kind of comes out into this song, and so I really
dreamy.
like. Yeah, it's really dreamy, and it's one of my proudest songs. So let's take a listen to "There's No Love in February."
That was promised to me by my color TV. Where did it all go wrong? How could I be alone again on this day? On this accursed day, hey, hey. So naive, such a fool to believe I could ever receive anything better than this. Where's the love that can make it all go away? Where are you when I need to hear you say?
Turn around, I'm right behind you. Don't be afraid. I'm here to remind you. I'll be there to catch you when you fall. Dry your eyes. It's not so bad.
It's all made up. It's imaginary. There's no love in February. From the start I was played for a fool. When I got out of school I was handed a great big lie, 'cause they said just believe in a dream and try. Oh yeah, well 13 years have gone by and I'm still just running in a circle, never getting any further. Just a loser, doomed to work until I die. Where's the love that can make it all go away? Where are you when I need to hear you say?
Turn around, I'm right behind you. Don't be afraid. I'm here to remind you. I'll be there to catch you when you fall. Dry your eyes. It's not so bad.
When I spend my days still searching for ya, you took my heart to California. Stuck with the winter in New York City. There's no love in February. Every day I get further away from the love that we had. Where did it all go bad? No, I don't think I'll get out of bed today, 'cause the sky is a permanent shade of gray. And it's not like I'm getting any younger. No, those days that come forever, and I never even got a chance to try. Where's the love that can make it all go away? Where were you when I needed to hear you say?
Turn around, I'm right behind you. Don't be afraid. I'm here to remind you. I'll be there to catch you when you fall. Dry your eyes. It's not so bad.
It's all made up. It's imaginary. There's no love in February. All made up. It's imaginary. There's no love in February.
Amazing. That's one of my favorite harmony arrangements that we ever did too. The harmonies in that are like strange and unusual, but they really work.
Yeah.
So that's "There's No Love in February." Let's see, what do we got? Okay, cool. I wanted to talk about Oh, I missed it. That was with Adrienne. We were going to say that we played it at South by Southwest with Rachel Ray, the cooking impresario. Yeah, I don't know how to describe Rachel. Asked us to play it. She did a South by Southwest show every year, and we got to go to Texas and play there
with her husband's band.
With her husband's band.
Cringe.
The Cringe.
Yes.
And then also with Jacob Dylan and the Wallflowers, with She and Him. With
Andrew W.K.
Dr. Dog.
Dr. Dog.
And
such a great.
yeah, it was a great show. But a tornado like came through and like totally.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, like the day of, and I was like, oh, it's not going to rain in Texas, and it was
like hydroplaning.
So
yeah, it was crazy.
Cold and rainy.
Yeah, and
Thank you, MC Blue Panda.
yeah, there's a video on YouTube of that song.
Yeah,
and I'm wearing a dress made by Kevin Cristiano, who works with Ed Hardy.
Yeah, it's an awesome.
He's a great
dress.
guy.
Yeah,
He's
totally.
a great guy.
Yeah, I miss those guys.
I know.
All right, cool. So the next song on here was an addition to this was kind of the last 4 that we added to Cosmic Candy. This one's called Like Sexy Dynamite. And this one, I remember writing the verse of it in the shower. And
What was that?
Like Sexy Dynamite.
Oh, yeah.
And I called you up and I said, dude, I just wrote the best song of all time. And I don't know that's true, but I just remember being really excited about it. And this was one that we wanted to, have kind of Linda be the lead vocalist on, and I really, we always try to. It's not we purposely try to do it, but there are certain songs that kind of like have like a vibe that like Linda should sing the lead on.
Yeah, it's like rock and roll kind of Pat Benatar.
Totally.
Yeah, really fun to perform.
And this one was fun because it just sounded kind of like controlled chaos or something, and so I said to you, I didn't have lyrics for it, and I was just like, it just feels to me like a tidal wave, a hurricane, or something, and so you came up with the lyrics.
And I wrote that song about Zach.
Yeah, that's right.
Zach Galactica. Yes, because I knew Zach.
That guy.
I've known Zach for a long time as well, and and he just had these sexy pirate eyes.
Yeah.
And he's also like a wild guy, and his energy, like when I first met him, his energy is just like intense.
Still is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can see it on stage too.
Totally.
More dynamite than sexy.
Right. But super dynamite. That's the story of that
So
one.
let's take a listen to Like Sexy Dynamite. Here we go.
Wanna get too caught up in the game. Too late. fire.
Yeah, like Sexy Dynamite. Yes.
Yeah.
One of my
Yeah.
favorites. I love
It's
that
a really
song.
fun song to perform because there's so much imagery to dance to, and it's really theatrical. But it's a very hard song to sing. There's a lot of words and and pitch wise too. Like it's not exactly like what you think it is.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like it's not that easy to sing.
It's also in a strange key. It's
Yeah.
it's in E flat, which is for a guitar player is very strange, but it's
I hear that from you all the time.
Yeah,
Like
E
every
flat.
song you ever write, you're like, this is
Oh, yeah,
really
it's
hard
impossible
to play.
to play.
This is
No,
really
it's
hard.
Fucking genius like I am.
you didn't understand. Maybe it's just like fucking bad at guitar and everything was hard for me.
No, these songs are impossible.
Oh, Sweet Records. We were just talking about. Was anyone there when Linda sang this a cappella in Houston for a fan?
Oh,
Yeah, I was talking about that.
We were
in
just-
Houston, yeah.
Yeah, it was Houston. Yeah,
we
yeah.
ended the show and
You
there
weren't
was
done.
and there was someone standing there and they came up at right before the last song, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have our like set, so like we don't do that.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have
We
our,
don't deviate.
Yeah, we don't
yeah,
do
so we,
Yeah.
and so it was like the second song. And he's, "Will you play like Sexy Dynamite?" Came up to me on stage, and I was like, "I know I'm not gonna do it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then we ended it, so I just sang it a cappella, and then everyone was like, "What the hell's going on?"
We had no clue.
Leave it.
And then I tried to get it. We were off stage, and then I tried to come on with the guitar. I was like, I'm gonna come in.
Yeah.
And I totally played in the wrong key, and it sucked. And it ruined the.
I was singing it in the wrong key.
Yeah. Well, it didn't. I did not. It wasn't.
didn't match
nah,
up.
I didn't. It wasn't my It wasn't a glorious moment for me.
It was so
But they
funny.
were so happy that I sang it.
I have
so
one
it
more
was cool.
funny story about like Sexy Dynamite. After the original lineup of let's look back again.
But I also remember Allie saying, "Uh-oh, Linda's lost it."
Yeah.
No, she said that.
The original lineup was with Linda, Marcus, Kareem, and Eric. Marcus moved on to play with Antibalas, which is a really cool Afro soul group. Kareem went on to play with LP, the rap artist LP, and then Eric now plays as the musical director at Cat Power. So all these guys are amazing musicians and went on to do other things. But then, we kind of reformed into TOE 2.0, which was Linda, myself, Reef Rocks on lead guitar, John Weber on drums, and Chris Lucas on bass. And none of this is not gonna make sense to any of you, maybe a couple of people. But John Weber was a beautiful human being, but he was very he was kind of like a no nonsense kind of guy, and they were singing backup, so it was like the song goes, you're like sexy dynamite, explode inside me every night. And John Weber looks over, he's like, like that doesn't sound right. That Be More Fox. Do you still keep in touch with the old lineup? Yeah, of course we do. We love. Oh, Jane Rain. Hi. Yeah, you
Hi,
love
Jane.
Weber. Yeah, of course we do. Most of them are in New York, so we don't really. And we are in Los Angeles, so. Anyway, yeah. So that's like Sexy Dynamite. And what is next? Oh, I have a fun fact after like Sexy. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is for all of you archivists out there and people who like to find rare TOE. This was probably taken in 2005, right after the first Cosmic Candy EP was released. This was a television performance that we did on a show based out of New York called Fearless Music.
Oh, yeah.
I did a show with my solo stuff on Fearless Music, but this version of it, I don't have a copy, and to the best of my knowledge, no one has a copy of this. So I'm going to send all of you archivists out to find this. This is Fearless Music. It was recorded in New York City in 2005. And I'm pretty sure there's a live performance of us doing Blood and Money, which is a very rare, we don't do that often, and I don't remember what other songs we played, but it was very cool. So I'm going to send you guys, detectives out to find that one. So that is a cool thing. Let's see, what have we got? The next song is Your New Boyfriend, and it's one of my favorite songs. This one was written kind of in that period between Kitty in the Tree and the Orion Experience. And like I said before, Linda and I have known each other since we were kids, man. Like I met Linda when we were both 18 years old. We both got scholarships to this college in New Jersey. We were both there for theater. I always tell this story that I was feeling good. I was walking in to meet the dean of the college, and I was walking in to see him, to meet him for the first time. I had just gotten into college, and I came into the room and I saw Linda, and she was in this like silver dress, and I couldn't speak. I never saw anybody like her before. She was such an amazing presence, and I'll never forget it. It was like really cool. But so Linda and I, we dated through college and through early parts of New York, and I love Linda like more than a human being could love another human being. But we stopped dating around the time of that post Kitty in the Tree, early TOE, and Linda got a new boyfriend, and I remember seeing them walking down the street holding hands, and I was just like, it was one of those things where you see it and you're just like, even though we had it was a mutual split. We were we were better friends than we were romantic partners, but
we were all over New York City.
We were all over the place, y'all. I'm so glad that like nobody from New York City back in the day is a TOE fan, because it's just like y'all. I mean, it was all wholesome fun. It was good stuff. But anyway, so this song was written about that moment when I saw Linda holding somebody else's hand, and this is called Your New Boyfriend.
Nice.
That I was the one running round the town. Yeah, but something told me that you might stick around. Then yesterday I saw you and your new boyfriend were walking hand in hand, and I just can't remember when it hurt so bad. And yeah, I know I'm the one to blame for getting caught up in the game. You got a new boyfriend, and I'm alone again. I recall a time when we were hand in hand, taking on the world without a second glance. Friends would stop to say, oh, what a perfect pair. I recall a time when you were there. Oh, it's such a sorry old song. You don't know what you got till it's gone. But all our friends used to carry on. Well, they're all talking about you and your new boyfriend. We're walking hand in hand, and I just can't remember when I felt so sad. And yeah, I know I'm the one to blame for getting caught up in the game. You got a new boyfriend, and I want you back again. And I wonder, is this how it's meant to be? Do you tell him all the things that you told me when we were beautiful and brilliant like the sun? Well, how am I to keep on going, knowing that we're done? Oh yeah.
Okay, wow, your new boyfriend.
So I wanted to point out, like, when you're writing a song, you know, it might be like that might be about me and one specific person or thing, but it's really that's the beginning of when you're writing the song. And
the
then
inspiration.
The inspiration.
Yeah.
And so it's the inspiration, and then it pulls in like all these other moments and all these other ideas and imaginations. You know, you use your imagination, and it's not like verbatim, like this is about this.
Exactly.
Right.
That's, you know, and it's also, it connects with people because it's, what were you saying?
Oh, because it captures a universal feeling. We all have felt that way before, right? We've all seen our ex with someone else and been heartbroken.
Yeah.
So
or
like,
any of the songs are like, they, you know, it's just like people really feel them and can, you know,
and connect with them.
connect with them.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, even like songs like "Obsessed with You," although it was about a person, I mean, everyone, maybe not everyone can relate with stalking people, but like
totally
being obsessed.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's
them
about
like a drug.
it's a sweet idea that you just are in love with this person.
Yeah. Sandlemer said, "Did you see my question about the Kitty and the Tree album a few minutes ago?" Sorry, no. Sandlemer, ask again. I didn't see your question about.
Desperate for more KITT.
Yeah, KITT. My super overactive imagination. Cryptid, how do you know about that? That you guys like find every single thing. That's so crazy.
What was it?
That was my super overactive imagination was a theme song that we did for Maria Shahida's web show.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
that's so wild.
You love that song? How do you know that song?
That's wild.
Oh my gosh. Are you? Oh, okay. Sandlemer asks, are you still working on that Lost Kitty album? Yes, absolutely. We are working on it, but we got a little sidetracked. I think with that. I think that's going to come out in 2027. The Lost Kitty and the Tree album. I need some time with that because it's kind of takes a lot of like gluing cassette tape together, so it's going to take a minute. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what else do we have here? Oh yeah, We Are the Ones is the next song. And this one's cool. We're going to play a video that was made in Zuccotti Park during the Occupy Wall Street era, although this song was written in 2001 during the Iraq War, 2002. There were the Republican National Convention was in New York City, and there was protests, and that's when I wrote this song. What can I say about this song that is cool? I don't know.
Fucking powerful.
Yeah, powerful. But I remember.
It's still rings true today.
And it still rings true today, and in a way, it's cool in that fact, but it's also like really fucking frustrating that like we're still singing about this kind of stuff, and there's been no progress. So, anyway, on that note,
a little bit of progress.
A little bit of progress. Yeah. Let's take a look at "We Are the Ones."
We are the ones you thought you owned. We are the ones you said were stoned. We are the ones that you wish would go away. We're here to stay. Yeah, we are the ones that are gonna run the world someday. 'Cause we are the ones you can't control. We are the ones that won't be sold. We are the ones that you can't get to look the other way. We won't obey. Yeah, we are the ones that are gonna run the world someday. And you might laugh, and you might doubt it. There's nothing you can do about it. 'Cause we are the ones you can't ignore. Every day we're more and more. We are the ones who believe in the un-American way. Hip, hip, hooray. Yeah, we are the ones that are gonna run the world someday. And you might laugh, and you might doubt it. There's nothing you can do about it. 'Cause we are the ones we're gonna run the world someday. rich, the white, the old, selling your children's blood for gold. You lie to the world and you act like it's okay. No f***ing way. Yeah, we are the ones that are gonna run the world someday. And you might laugh and you might doubt it. There's nothing you can do about it, 'cause we are the ones we're gonna run the world someday. Yeah, we are the ones we're gonna run the world someday.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
directed
wow.
by our friend Pete Lott.
Pete Lott, yeah.
Who we haven't seen Pete in a while, but he's a great director. And Zach, do you want to talk a little bit about?
Yeah, well, I mean, that song means a lot to me too. I spent a lot of time down there when that was happening, and I was, it was our generation had, been through some things, but it's, finally being in New York, struggling through what it means to be an artist and be alive there, and then finding out that all the millionaires and billionaires, there weren't that many at that time, really screwed up because they made some poor decisions, and the banks collapsed, and we paid for it all.
Yeah.
Said, oh, you guys, maxed out your card. Here, we'll just get the American people, the working class, to pay for all that.
Yeah.
And so I was down there a lot. I had never been that close. I mean, I've been in some weird places, when I was a little goth punker, and been through a lot of crazy clubs and seen a lot of stuff. But that was the first time that I ever really saw mass coordinated violence against citizens who were doing nothing but following the Constitution and the right to speak. And just really quick, I'd gone down to. We were going to go to the Bull in front of the stock exchange, and they'd set up gates so you couldn't get anywhere near it, and so it started to get a little dense, and so they were pushing us back, slowly, trying to get us back out of that area. And then I realized they were pushing us into an alley.
Oh, wow.
And there were about 30 of us.
Wow.
And we couldn't leave. And they just started grabbing kids, and I mean, this is teenage, and just beating them to a pulp.
Wow.
For following orders. I'd never seen that before. And now we live in a time where you can shoot people in the street on national television and still get away with it.
And I feel like that was the first time that you kind of started to see the militarization.
Yeah, that was happening in New York. Really was, it was what's his name, Giuliani. Giuliani's New York got pretty ugly.
So anyway,
Robbie Roadsteamer. We need to team up with Robbie Roadsteamer. We love Robbie Roadsteamer. Do you know him?
Who's that?
The giraffe.
Oh right.
Yes.
Eleanor Kane was asking about Hippie Child. I'm gonna put out a Lush Life vinyl, and it's gonna have Hippie Child on it. I'll put that on there.
TOE history lesson.
Lily Stardust says she's been playing these at protests. Awesome, Lily Stardust. That's great. All right, so let's see. What do we got? All right, we're coming to the end of Cosmic Candy. Can you believe it? I don't know why we put the protest songs on the end of the album, but the way that we worked out the order was by the length of the songs, because I had them designed to go like this on the back cover. So there's not really like a rhyme or reason to the order of these songs. What about Sunny Mariah says, what about Hollywood Hipster? We should have... Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of lore. And this goes back to the question about what songs were scrapped for Cosmic Candy. Hollywood Hipster probably was in there. There was a song called Love is a Game that we never released, which was a good one, I think.
That was a good game.
And then also there was... Yeah, that was a good game.
It's a good song.
And also we there was a Japanese record label called This Time Records that released our album in Japan. There is an actual Japanese version of Cosmic Candy, which we have. I've never seen it. Some people have it. But they asked us to write a bonus song for that album, and that was Nippon ga Daisuki. So that's where that song comes in to the mix. So that has a little bit of lore, some missing songs. But let us listen to the last song on the album. But before we do, guys, we want to give a special shout out to our most special magical animal, somebody that's very near and dear to us. Her name is Sherma, and we want to sing happy birthday to Sherma right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sherma. Happy birthday to you. We love you, Sherma. We love you.
You look beautiful in that photo.
Oh my gosh, 88 years old, and she is the most beautiful woman.
Yeah.
We love you, Sherma. Okay, let's listen to Blood and Money, shall we? Here we go. Wait, what do you want to say?
I want to say one thing. I know that all this is happening in, and so that's why come to our shows, because we're just dancing around, and we're get away from all this for a moment, and come join us and have fun, and dance around with us and just feel the love that's in the room.
When you're feeling hopeless, when you're feeling like there's no future, come interact with human beings. Come to our shows. Come interact with other TOE fans. We're all about, celebrating the magic that is the human experience, and love and togetherness. Absolutely. That's right. So so come to our shows, and you're going to find a place where you belong, and we love you guys. And here's Blood and Money.
It's all for you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dawning of a dark age, where deception and dishonesty is all the rage. The man controls the media, your eyes and your ears, with music made by motherfucking Mouseketeers. Now once upon a time you had a beautiful dream, but wake up, you're just a product of the war machine. You call yourself a pacifist, you're just another punk. The rich are getting richer, so let's all get drunk and sing with the masses, sing with the masses. Give us blood and money. Color TVs with supersonic sound. Bow down before the land of milk and honey, while we burn your people to the ground. Come and watch the death of the American dream. Now the red, white, and blue is the red, gold, and green. The man controls the money and he starts a war. But fight it now, that's what the working class is for. So he hides behind a Bible and he hides behind a flag. He hides behind your brother in a body bag. He hides beneath the covers, yeah, cause while he sleeps, he's counting up the bodies like he's counting sheep. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 more. Who's keeping score? Come on and give us blood and money. Color TVs with supersonic sound. Bow down before the land of milk and honey, while we burn our bridges to the ground.
There's another shape in there.
Guys, we're munching on, what are they called?
Gummy Mystery Cube Juicy Drop.
Gummy Mystery Cube Juicy Drops. They're like, it's like eating a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, and then there's a secret gummy inside.
They're pretty.
They're really
See,
pretty.
I have
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
gummy
there's
bear.
that's what's the mystery. There's a gummy inside.
Oh.
And they're different.
Oh.
They're all different.
Oh,
So
wow.
this one's a bear.
Oh,
What's this
oh
one?
wow, that's pretty cool.
Yours.
What's in your cube?
What's in your
What's in your cube?
Mine looks like also a bear. I have no idea.
Yeah.
What is
They're all-
that?
I don't.
I've also got
Is that a fish?
the mango peelers.
Ooh, I want a mango
Where
peeler.
you can open it up and there's a little mango inside. The banana ones are more fun because they peel like a banana.
We are about to end this live stream and gonna eat our weight in mango peelers.
I think it's a fish.
Oh yeah. Rich. That's squishy.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Mango peeler.
that's weird.
Blood and Money was written again at the same time around that 2001, 2002 era of it's written about the Iraq War. Yeah, that one was a really good one, and it was one of the first ones that we practiced and recorded. And this is an interesting little bit of fun behind the scenes stuff. This is Eric Paparozzi doing an alternate take on the end of the guitar. Let's watch this.
Cool.
Yeah, let's just keep going. He wanted to do it again. Yeah, he was.
Cool.
Eric is a guitar prodigy. Like there's,
He's so good.
and he doesn't even write those things. He channels that stuff. He's really incredible.
Pours out of him.
One
And
of
he's
the best musicians I know.
one of the best people.
One of the best people
we know.
Yeah, Eric, we love you.
Yes.
Wanted to say something, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us on the Cosmic Candy live stream. We're just about done. Before we go, we just want to say one more time: come see us in Denver with Johnny Majestic and Blitz. We're going to be playing all of your favorite songs, cult classics. So if you're in Denver or anywhere near Denver, come see us. We hope to be announcing more shows soon. We don't have any on the books yet, but we're going to be coming to the Midwest, maybe the South, and maybe the San Francisco area, maybe Texas again. So keep your eyes and ears peeled. Yeah, we're going to come back to the East Coast. I know, we miss it so much.
Someone
Philadelphia.
What?
when Eric was playing guitar, someone said, "Giving me Marty McFly vibes."
Oh yeah, totally.
Awesome.
Guys, we're gonna leave you off with one last thing. This was us doing the vocal arrangement for Your New Boyfriend, the bridge to Your New Boyfriend, and you
And you were gonna talk about how we recorded it this way.
When we were recording Cosmic Candy, like we had, just like we do now, and we'd just written it and we kind of arranged it and sang it just in the studio, like records were created, back in the day. And I was just talking to Linda before. It's like there's something really cool about that. Now we have the technology and the time to like really go through the vocals and kind of like arrange them like perfectly, which I like that. It's a certain style, but there's something magical to the way this was recorded. I think you guys are gonna dig this. Check this out.
So beautiful.
Singers.
So beautiful. A funny thing about that is that prior to that take, these guys were trying to do the vocals, and somebody, I think Marcus like kicked your foot or
Yeah,
something.
he kind of stepped on my toe a little bit.
And Linda started laughing, and these guys could not stop laughing for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then they started going, "Take two of the Semprini singers," and then that started like a whole thing. It took us like an hour to get these vocals
It
because these
was
guys
so
were laughing so
difficult.
hard. But these are the magic.
That's always-
These are the magic moments that make life and recording so worth it. Before we go, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has streamed our music, comes to our shows. is part of our community. We love you guys so much, and it's really special to us that we get to do this and to make music for you guys. We really, really love you and appreciate you. And if you're an artist, all we can say is, I know it seems like the odds are stacked against you, but they're not, because human beings need other human beings to make art. So go out, make your art, get it out into the world, share it with each other, share it with us. We'll keep making art for you guys. We love you so much. We're going to do more of these live streams soon, but thank you. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.